Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys. Well, we've been talking so much about Real Housewives of Dubai, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the Jen Shah interview. There's a lot going on, but now we're hearing two of our favorite Real Housewives of New York castmates. Well, they've landed their own show, and the show is going to be kind of like The Simple Life, which actually was one of my favorite shows ever when I was growing up. I cannot believe it was that long ago, but I had to have been in like fifth grade, sixth grade, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyways, we're back to talk about it. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Luann and Sonja Morgan have signed a deal to star in their own show. And this is what Page Six is confirming with us. According to sources close to production, it will be a simple lifestyle reality TV show in which the glamorous pals will live together in middle America. This will be interesting, and mingle with the regular folk, much like Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie did in the Fox reality show. And you guys know it as The Simple Life. Listen, when they did this show, it was so funny because at the time, especially like I said, I was in elementary school when the show came out. And when, there were moments like Paris Hilton learning about Walmart, and she's like, what is Walmart? Do they build walls there? And it seemed like they were so out of touch with this glamorous life. This is my only issue with Sonja and Luann doing this. I understand that they have, like these extravagant lifestyles now, and they've lived amongst the rich and famous, but I don't believe, and I could be off, I don't think that they were just born into these lavish lifestyles. Like they just come from an immense amount of wealth. And that was the difference between Nicole and Paris. Paris was born into the Hilton family, which we obviously know they were mega rich. They lived in the Waldorf Astoria for how many years? And then you had Nicole Richie, who's Lionel Richie's adopted daughter. So yeah, they grew up knowing Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, big mansions, lavish trips, yachts. Now, I know that Sonja Morgan and Luann, they've started to, grow accustomed to that sort of lifestyle over the last, let's say 10, 20 years, but it's really hard to believe that they wouldn't remember what it was like to be regular. It's almost kind of the reason that when watching Diana Jenkins, the newbie on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I really like her so far, but then, she gives us this story about how she grew up poor and how she made it out. And then she got this very over the top, rich, lavish lifestyle. And now she's allergic to going into stores and she doesn't know, what outlet malls are, what the outlets are to shop. And it's kind of like, this is hard to believe, especially in one breath, you're telling us that, you grew up in poverty. In the second breath, you're saying, oh, you don't know what it's like to go in a store because you're allergic to it. So it just throws you off a little bit. And I think that's exactly what we're going to get with Sonja and Luann, because I feel like they're going to take this over the top and be like, what is that? Is that a cow? That's not a cow. That's I don't know, a rhinoceros or something like that. I feel like it's just going to be way over the top. Now, Page Six was told that the paperwork is signed and that they'll start filming the yet unnamed show in July. Apparently, it's still technically in development, but it's considered to be greenlit any day now. Now, Luann also appeared in the recent Bravo spinoff, The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, but it's the first time that either of them have, been on their own major show together, just the two of them, their show. And why wouldn't they do it? Because right now we're still trying to figure out what's going on with the Real Housewives of New York. We heard that there's an OG one that's set to play on Peacock. Then there's a regular one that's kind of supposed to be the same concept that'll be on Bravo. But if they're sitting around just waiting for contracts, these women have to make money. So I say, if you can deliver a show and make it believable, and don't try to be over the top about it, then this could be a lot of fun, because Luann and Sonja are fun together. And who knows? You never know who you'll meet. Listen, I've had some of the best times in some of the little towns, going across when Jason and I moved from Los Angeles to New York. and we drove across the country, and then we moved from New York back to LA and drove across the country, and we moved from LA to Florida and drove across the country. Some of the stops were so much fun. So this could be great. It's up to them. It's also on the offshoot. This is what they're saying. It's also on the offshoot from the New York show that doesn't star former member Bethany Frankel, Bethany Ever After, and that aired from 2010 to 2012, and Bethany and Frederick aired in 2018. Where's my coffee this morning? Luann and Sonja, of course, will be their fabulous selves, and each episode will have them interacting with the locals. This is what they're saying. They don't know the locations yet, but it's going to be somewhere like Kansas or Nebraska, not some hipster southern town. Executives have been holding the locations, well, out from them, not telling them anything until last minute. They're expecting to end up somewhere around 10 episodes, and that's what the sources told Page 6. And they're also saying that they'll have celebrity guests appear with them. I think that they should not have celebrity guests appear. I think that could ruin it. I think we should just stick them in a bus, really do old school Simple Life, have them go in this bus, or even have like some kind of older, like dingy pickup truck, stop in New York City, pick them up, have Sonja pull up, or have Luann, whoever's the better driver, stop and pull up, have the GoPros in it, and then have them just drive to their first destination. Give them a map. Don't give them a GPS. Like, let them figure it out, and let's kick it off from there. I think that could be a lot of fun because let's be honest too, producers will be around. They'll be safe. They'll be fine. Okay. The news comes as the Real Housewives of New York City franchise undergoes a massive overhaul. And in March, Variety reported that the 13-year-old series will be rebooted with an entirely new group of stars. This is the most multicultural, diverse, and energetic and exciting city in America. And this is what Andy Cohen told Variety. We are searching for a multicultural group of friends who really best reflect the most exciting city in the country. Okay. We're looking for a group of women who are real friends and who are of diverse backgrounds, races, and religions. So they're trying to do a total revamp, especially because last season, let's be honest, was a flop. Meanwhile, another show is expected to be airing, and that's known as The Real Housewives of New York Legacy, or something similar, which will feature some or all of the cast from the original show. They're told that Sonja Morgan and Luann de Lesseps are both expected to be a part of the so-called Legacy show, as well as this separate project. It's not clear yet which part of NBC Universal, the company that owns Bravo, will air the show, but it seems likely that it'll either appear on Bravo or NBC streamer Peacock. I mean, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm sold. I'm sold. I want to watch them. I'll give them a chance. If they can do Simple Life like Nicole and Paris, I just don't want it to be fake and phony. If you really put them in situations like just start from the bottom, give them a pickup truck or give them like a little RV bus van thing to pull around, and then have them travel across the country and end up in cities that they don't know, and have them even help different families and do work with these families. Make it interesting. Like have them, put them in a situation in a town in middle America where, you know, she's like, I'm the countess. And someone's like, the hell is a countess? You know, what is that? Have them in that situation. And Sonja's like, they called me Lady Morgan, Sonja Morgan, please. And they're like, we don't know what that means. We don't have any Morgans here, but we have Miltons, you know, like something like that. But anyways, I want to hear your guys' opinions because I know you have the unfiltered ones. So go ahead, comment below. What are your thoughts? Are you here for Luann de Lesseps, Sonja Morgan, Simple Life reality TV sort of spinoff? Or do you think that this could be a flop? I know I can trust you guys with it, but I'm actually here for it. I think it could be exciting. So that's all I'm going to say. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.